from the home of the Raiders since 2020. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Primetime. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line. Displacing defenders at the point of attack. And allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
I was right there. I feel like I should have been able to put my hands on it, but it's cool. Whatever.
This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be 4th down. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run, and this is Ashton Genty. A nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Once again, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hewitt. He's got his man. That's Booten. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Vegas.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
from just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, Ewers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Jared First. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
The run here with Devin Singletary.
Ran right into the motherfucker, bro.
Held to no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Hit as he threw. The pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Ford.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team.
I don't
to
understand.
run. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Stafford now on 1st down. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Set. Waiting. Hey, 54. Look at him.
Here's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Set. Waiting.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. Sanders' kick is good.
You got it.
And the Rams will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing is Ewers. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Liking 18. Check up.
Ewers now. He'll throw on 1st down.
Ewers pass. Complete to Chris Olave. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
Set.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Rams out to the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2. A run. Genty. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
I don't know why. Okay, that's looking weird.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. Ewers. Oh, man, open downfield is Horton. And he's
And then with the bootleg.
Touchdown, Las Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back.
with the bootleg.
Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
60. 22.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. They'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Travis Jones is there.
He's there.
Here's 2nd and 9.
40 got. Set. 180.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Moving outside the pocket.
Oh,
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down.
fuck,
inside
man.
the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Hey, 59. Yo, 80. Yo, 80.
On first down, Stafford. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's out of bounds.
Holding.
With the first down, but looks like this one might be coming back.
Ready.
That's quick RPO to Ferguson.
Stafford's pass. Complete to Terrence Ferguson. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Set. What?
They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford flush to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Oh, he dropped it.
And they got the look.
I thought he caught it, bro.
One-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that
Thought
was
he
a big
caught that.
opportunity missed.
Swear he caught that.
It is 3rd and long.
Set. Red 80. Omaha, remove.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ewers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Ewers. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Across midfield, shot out of a cannon. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside.
I forgot we have a human joystick.
A big-time play for Vegas. An even 40 yards.
This Defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from
What a
here
block.
on, everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Run right up the gut of Genty. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Ewert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
This one on target to Olave. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open.
That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his second touchdown of the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Raiders will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Lady! 70! 40 gut! 40 gut!
From the gun, here's Stafford. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
What the fuck?
Not until he crosses midfield. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Lady! Like 7!
To the air again. Stafford. To the right side for Burton. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll manage only a couple. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. To throw is Stafford. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, L.A. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
53. 30.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Again, it's Stafford.
What a lob.
And he's got it. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, L.A.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and with great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Keelan Robinson to return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ewers on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The kick is good. Makes the score Rams 20, Raiders 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down throw for Ewers. He'll find Clinton out of the backfield. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as They'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the results showed.
He's going to have the first down and more, and he will score. Dante Thornton, touchdown Las Vegas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he's going to be
Bro,
taken
could you
down.
imagine me
That
fumble?
is going to do it for us in this
Lion.
first half.
Jason Sanders.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
From the 41, here's second down and 9. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. That stop made by Byron Young.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On third down, it's Ewers. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. On fourth down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered.
Jeez Louise.
They got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this There's just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Stafford working from the pistol. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Bro.
So the basic
Oh my
is
God.
the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on getting as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A play fake, and now it's Ewers. This one caught right side by Knox. And he'll take this one in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Raiders. The extra point is up and through. And the Raiders are going to open up the lead to 8. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
36-yard line.
You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
First and 10 now from the 36. Man in motion, heading left. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They go play action with Ewers.
Oh my God.
Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. On first and 10, Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll send a tight end in motion. First down, it is Williams. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
That's the tight end, Mo Ali Cox. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
for a pickup. Down inside the 10.
The ball carrier is tackled by the Guardian Overshow. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Second and goal.
9-yard line.
Set. Lady. White. Set.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Very quick throw there, but on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. And that is incomplete.
Again, baited him into doing it.
Live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
For 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Rams are back with his 5.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, when you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Excuse me.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Vegas.
That's good.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 2.
Let's go now.
Throwing from the gun is Ewing. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
Space to run inside the 20. And he's in! Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Williams. And this is going to be a Rams 1st down as he's able to get it up to the 37-yard line.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up
Wrong button.
4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive.
Go for it.
Defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Ewers. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge gap to cut into the deficit.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late.
And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On the handoff, this is Ginger. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. He'll get this off to Genty. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Raiders send their punt team out as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This is gonna be a touchdown at the 2-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They run over center with Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup up front.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll work now on second and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That is Ferguson in motion. He'll try to run for it with Williams.
Kyron Williams, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Go! Viking 18.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down. It'll wind up a gain of 5 on 4th and 2.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground in these gotta-have-it moments, and they come through.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now on 2nd and long.
79.
They'll go down to a knee. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They will take a knee here.
Mm-hmm.